This is Dan Spitz, and you're rocking with DJ Delz. Excellent. Nice to meet you, bro.
Nice to meet you, man. I've been wanting this interview for forever, man. You know?
You're a fucking pest, but it worked.
I have to. Listen, you guys are busy guys. You know, this is how to get things done, you know?
Only because I was moving cross country and then setting up this massive workshop and
you know how it is to be a pest. From my understanding, you were a pest when you guys got your record deal. You were a pest in Johnny Z all the time, right?
If you're not a pest, you're not going to get anywhere in life. That's why I tell everybody, you know, when somebody says no, just keep poking the bear.
What do you guys went to he was eating pancakes at one point with his girl or something like that, and you were still pushing the demo. You were like trying to track them down at the flea markets.
Yeah, you know, me and Scott were like, I lived up in Rockland County, New York, which is about a half hour outside of Manhattan. And he was in Queens. Back then, you know, I would go pick up Scott all the way to Queens. And then Johnny Z in those days, there was none of this shit, obviously, right? There was, It was like an old broken down like supermarket that went out of business. And on the weekends, they had a flea market inside. Flea market, you know, is people selling the shit. And he had his little record booth in there, but he had the best import records. He had the Motorhead. He had, you know, just everything, just all you couldn't get in regular record stores because they, you know, little kids came in there and they had to comply by all the little stupid rules back then. So we were out there to get the good music. So I'd go all the way to Queens, pick him up. We go all the way out to South Jersey, and you know, we were like, I bet you this guy could do something for us. He knows people. That was kind of like the premise. As two kids just trying to take over the world. Like, who can help us? There's no internet. You can't just push buttons and find people in London somewhere back then. You got to get in your car, Shoe Leather Express with your sneakers, and start hitting the road, man. Do whatever you had to do. So we would drive out there and pester him to death, like you said. It was just the end of the story. Just keep going out. And he was like, what do you guys expect me to do? You know, at one point we had Metallica's cassette and our cassette. We're like, dude, you got to help us, bro.
Yeah, right.
I got a record booth, bro. Like, what do you want me to do? And we just kept driving out and pestering him, man. Until finally he's like, all right. I'll take these into Manhattan, into the record companies, and let's see what we can do. And that's how it all started, man.
Yeah, you and Metallica, you guys have a lot of history together. Just looking at the past and everything. With Metallica, do you remember the first time you actually met those guys? And that right there is just a small segment of a shy of 2 hours of me, your boy Delz, and Dan Spitz talking music and more. You definitely want to watch the full interview. I promise you, you are going to love it. If you've seen it already and you're just watching this clip, check out some of the other options we got on this screen. Smash the like. Let me know your favorite Anthrax song, and we out. Yeah.